This is my human. We've been together almost 4 months, and we're tight. We've always been tight. Since the day we got together, we would spend hours staring at each other. She's particularly fascinated by my memory. She likes that I can memorize her face, down to the smallest detail, and that I can remember what she wrote down. It's true. I'd say I have a pretty good memory. And let me tell you about her. She has brown hair and brown eyes, this soft touch that is light but sure. And when she stops to think, she rubs little circles with her F and J fingers. God, it's divine. Anyway, this is a story about her and me, and how she recently got distracted by some other human. We'd been getting along pretty well. We'd hang out, and she'd do her homework. She'd read and record things for me to remember. Often I would open a portal for her. You might know it, it's called the internet. It allows me to reach into the web, not physically. I don't have any hands, just mentally. I can access a lot of data, you see, and sometimes she'd send out her own data. But then one day, she came back from the weekend and started getting obsessed with this one website. Honestly, I don't read websites too much. I just show them because I don't really have to remember. I just say abracadabra, do the magic that makes them apparate before her eyes, so to speak, and voila. Anyways, she was looking at this one site for a long time. I started to eavesdrop. Usually I keep her secrets. I really am very good in that way. Not like some computers, I'll have you know. But it was this site that had a whole lot of pictures of humans on it, and she would look at them and then click on connections to different human pictures. But she would check in every day and go to that site to do something called poke. It's kind of weird. I mean, what's the point? And then I would see her talking on the phone in the distance. Anyway, she woke me up one morning. I was feeling resentful, so I got up slowly. Took my time, stretched and tested my joints extra well before turning my full attention to her. And then what did she do? Predictably, she asked me to take her to the poke site. Damn. Well, I was a little sloppy this time with finding the poke site. It's like when you do magic sloppily, I reach for the magic thread and accidentally grab something else with it. Oops. The something else, though, turned out to be a good thing. It told my human, "Hey, I have this hilarious video of you dancing." And then, "There's this video, and in it you look awesome." Well, it distracted her quick enough. She got off that site in a jiffy, and she didn't even have time to do her poke thing. Then she decided to watch a movie. Well, I decided not to let her. She wanted to transfer some music to this mini computer called an iPod. I refused. So do you know what she tried? Shock therapy! She would put me to sleep. I would drift off with her light touch lingering in my memory, and then she would jolt me awake. Ugh! It was awful. She did this repeatedly. Finally, she let me rest for good, and that's when the weird dreams came. I dreamed she turned into different kinds of monsters. A monster with a square head and teeth as tall as 24-point font. A crazy witch with slanty eyebrows, and a smiling, noseless cyclops. And then I went to sleep for good. When I woke hours later, she was there, and I felt surprisingly clear-headed and calm. So much so that when she asked me to sing her songs, she fell asleep. And so, while she slept, I decided to write her a poem to make up to her. Well, I didn't write it exactly, but I borrowed it from some guy named Shakespeare and mixed it around a little bit to give it my own flair. When she woke, I read it to her. Shall I compare thee to a feed? Are more lovely and more barred lead? Do shake the darling buds of strict, lease hath all too short splice infect. Too hot the eye of heaven's seed, is his gold amulet fireweed? Well, it goes on like this. Really was quite beautiful, I thought. I think I've most definitely won her back.